shows instant
It's a
following
sprint
and stuff.
with the
Don't
basketball
show just two
as we
sides
begin the
to it.
fourth quarter, and they've
Always.
really had
And some
very
of them
little
get
go
that.
right for them
For me,
on
if I
either
can't
end of
rhyme
the
two
floor.
words,
Remember that?
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
But even in the podcast, like
Curling inside, Anthony Davis sends it away. Fourth discontest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's a mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
First one, count it.
So everybody just works.
Nah, it looks easy. From the outside looking in, it looks
This shit ain't easy. Trust me.
No. Again, that first day, I was like, oh.
Like it's different.
But again, I think people see it like, yo, I'm smart. I could do that.
Yo, the more you listen to people talk, the more you learn. And a lot of people don't have much to say.
And fails to hit him
Or
both.
they aren't.
Hits
They
the
aren't.
first, misses the second.
Don't know what they think they know. I don't know. We got here. What else we got?
Where's up for X?
Yes.
To Murray.
Yes, of course. Yes, my baby. You all right over
The
there?
pass set it all up.
Yeah, my kid came over.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go
state of
through.
mind of his friend group, which is about 19, 18, 19,
James
20, 21.
picked up by DeRozan. Here comes the screen.
I was pretty intrigued by it.
James
Because it was something that
slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
DeJounte Murray. Anthony Davis with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
What do I do when I wake up and I don't know what to do?
4-3. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Caldwell Pope.
Set up already in my life. You know what I mean? So me and my
And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't connect from inside.
Like, that's something that I would rely on. What happens if you cannot rely on it in the near future, and where do you go from
To
there?
DeRozan.
So it's really scary at this point in time for me and a lot of my other friends, which just got back around to the fear of growing old because we don't know what happens.
And throws it
We
down.
don't know where to go from
Some
where
players
we're
are so
at now,
cerebral.
because
I'm not even paying
we
attention to the
move.
dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Nice pace. Sets it up
You know what
and
I mean?
slams
So
it down.
figuring it out on our own.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up.
No, listen.
James.
No. We weren't.
No, Ray.
No, we're not. But we weren't.
my baby.
We
And
weren't
a
aware
nice
of it.
finish at the
We
rim.
weren't aware of it. We was just
Did
running
you see
around
the way
living.
that dribble
The fact
freed him
that
up?
he's
It created
aware
so much
that this is
space.
a vital,
I did,
important
but the
time in your
defender
life
didn't.
is an amazing thing. I'm sitting there
To
like,
DeRozan.
that's amazing.
I wish I was able to have that insight at that age. Yeah.
When I was 19,
Gets to the basket and scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
LeBron James with the rock.
Yeah,
To Caldwell
our
Pope.
insight comes from
Or encourage
each other, essentially, at this point in time.
Holding the
Our
defense.
insight and our information comes from each other.
James.
If it's
To
not from the
Cousins.
internet, but even so, we can't trust everything.
Shouldn't.
So we're
Able to
getting a lot of
convert
our
inside.
information from each
This is
other.
where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Anthony Anthony Davis sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
They'll get it down to Davis. And a throwdown.
My man just told me his son had
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
At 19. Like, what?
DeRozan,
We
defended
were
by
running
Cousins.
around just looking for...
Screen coming.
Like, yo, we just running around, just doing wow. Like, yeah, like
Has
yo,
a
that's a
look.
shot.
That was it. You know what I'm
DeRozan
saying?
with a shot, no good.
Yeah, like, that's amazing. The internet is a big piece of it, yo. The internet is a major piece of it.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The only way we learn
Spurs
shit
have it.
is the news or the bum-ass encyclopedia.
To DeRozan.
Right? Like, you had to write it.
And J and M was
Sizing
missing.
up
You
the
had
defense.
4 of them encyclopedia books missing.
Yeah, right? So,
Locked in.
Yeah,
DeRozan to Murray.
niggas ain't had that whole Britannica set?
Oh, bad as hell when you mean
Jumper's
Yo,
good.
word.
When I played and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the
Shot at the buzzer is good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle will now come to a close.
They can jump
The
online and
Lakers get the victory
Inside
as they
and this
cruise
side,
to win a
make a
game.
determination on what sounds logical. Right?
The Lakers dominated this game.
Never.
Game track.
No. Because, no. College adds to the game.
The Los
Let me tell
Angeles
you what they
Lakers
told me coming
played
up.
fantastic team
What they
basketball
told me
today.
growing up.
Ball movement
College
is
a privilege
clearly
thing.
what
Lucky
separated these
get
two
there,
squads.
You get there, major shit, they did their job.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
but
they come from an era where they don't want jobs.
Okay.
So my peer came from, oh shit, I won't have
And
the
what we
degree
have here
to get the
are
job
highlights
because I'm
worth
not,
1,000 words.
My peer was
There's
at
no
18.
question.
Yeah. No,
He
but
stood out amongst the
But
rest
that's what I'm
in
saying.
today's
College,
matchup.
though, it's the opposite of
But
that.
it's different. It's different. When you're going to college.
God, look at that.
Let's say I was.
That is
let's say I'm a girl,
ridiculous.
Because girls
These
usually
are the
get
top
into
plays.
nursing when they
This has been a
do,
presentation
let's say
of
I'm going to school
ESPN
for
on EA
nursing.
Sports.
That's
Until
almost
next time,
solidified.
I'm
Because
Jalen
college
Rose,
works hand in
signing
hand
off.
with what they want to do. Now, I'm trying to be a musician. I'm going to college to learn about being a musician, but when I get out of college, it's not working hand in hand with what I want to do, and I have to take that information I have from college, and I have to use that in my own life, in my own time, and figure out stuff on my own. The only reason college would essentially benefit me and what I wanted to do is essentially for the diploma.
Yeah, he's right. Like it's contingent
He's wrong, but
No, he's right.
but he's right.
It's contingent upon what your major is. So to take his point, if you go to school for nursing, right, it gives you a little bit of a path, right? If you go to school for education, you want to get out and be a teacher, that's a path. You go to school for engineering, you're going to be an engineer. But if the motherfuckers going to school for psychology, sociology, and a whole bunch of other majors, you're damn near just as lost when you walk out the door with a degree as you were when you went in. College gives you a more discipline, right? And it's a transition between childhood and adulthood, right? Like, but if you're not majoring in a certain shit, you are just as lost when you leave out the door.
It's tough for me to have these conversations. So let's try it. Let me just say this real
College can
quick.
also be a place where you get OGs that you might not have in life. That was my experience in college. I had people making me think outside of the box. But I wanted to be a musician when I went to college. They would teach me about, like, I forgot what the example was. Tommy Lasorda. I may have said this on the podcast before. Tommy Lasorda was a lawyer while he was managing the Cardinals. And that was the equivalent they made to musicians. Like, my mind was, I'm going to make these beats, I'm going to get popping. They were like, you could, like, do some shit for TV and for commercials, and you could be engineering, and you could do this and this and this. I never thought about that. I needed that OG from college, because my parents don't know shit about shit, to give me that direction.
I also
Let me
think.
hold up for a second. Let me add to Parks' point, which I totally agree with, and I'm trying to twist your perception a little bit. You know the only thing you'll ever need as an artist?
What?
People.
Now that's also my point. Like, I'm going to
Wait,
go to
wait,
college.
no, I'm not gonna let you do that. You can't use your point and mine.
Okay.
You can't use both points. Y'all are telling me, and y'all are right, I never been to college, I don't know, that they don't offer shit that's gonna help you or provide certainty or work hand in hand, right? I agree with that. But I don't.
No, that's not true. And that's not true.
Oh, okay. See, I can't argue that.
No, it does provide.
I can't argue that, but I know there's people there.
It's different when the insight I get from said people are the same insight I get from y'all.
That's good though. That's
good, but I also have the luxury to have older people who also have insight on the same thing those kids in college have insight on.
Wait, does the picture mold the artist? Or does the artist mold the picture?
Today?
That's confusing to me now. What you saying?
Here's what listen what Trey has to understand. When we grew up, and now we the older, right? When we grew up, our lens wasn't wide open. Right? We didn't see the world. You know what I'm saying? We saw what was there.
Right.
And then we had a thirst to go and, like for us, it wasn't, Trey's like, yo, what is my future going to look like? We didn't care. We knew at a certain point we needed money. Right? So that was our focus. How do we get money? For some of us, it was different. You might have robbed. You might have been like, I'm going to do some B&Es. I might have been like, I'm going to get out on the block and sell. Whatever it was to get to the next step as we live. Trey is 19. He has not lived yet. He is now exposed to his peer group saying, hey, this is what the future is. Us at 19 was like, yo,
What you doing tomorrow?
Yeah. You gonna get up? You gonna go try to rap over such and such and such and such? And that was our focus.
At 19, I had a pretty clear understanding of which one of my friends was losers and who wasn't.
It's just scary to live so blindly.
And it's not blindly.
Nah, the fact that you have the awareness that you need some direction is
Yo, man, it's not blind.
As an artist, blind, you have to be unwavering in your faith in yourself as a creator. And I know it's difficult because artists be the most insecure people in some ways with their own art. To a degree, you might portray the most confidence, but at the same time, you feel.
You're right, man.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be. Listen, there are two artists. And I want to stop speaking from the perspective of the scary artists. And that's what I get a lot from you. The guy that's running around trying to get insight, listening to a whole bunch of shit. Man, fuck all of that. Fuck what the artist paints the picture. That won't change. When you walk in a room, you should have the ability to shift it, to change it, to throw something over there and everything be different. That's our power as artists. You don't need to be running around getting insight from other people. You need to be getting insight for yourself. Some people believe that art is science. Some people believe, well, let's stop there for a minute. You know what I mean when I say that?
I like you to go.
Science, provable shit. Fact-checked, studied shit. You add this to this, you combine some shit, and this is what happens. You take this color, you put it with this color, you get a new color.
And it can be to some degree. Music is math to some degree.
And some people say that, no, there's just a science to art. Some people say both of those.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I do. Maybe to my detriment sometimes. I'm always looking to fuck shit up. Always. Not fuck shit up like ruin things. Just add some splash. Black people might put too much pepper in the pot sometimes. Might be too much red in that picture. Just alter. Look to alter. Get your own information. Hey, when I'm in school and I say this line around this girl, this is what happens. 2 + 2 = either 3 or 4 or 5. You got to get it yourself. Hey, when I do this song with this person that's my friend, this is what happens. You just got to go around so you have people. As long as there's people around, an artist is always at home. Hey, if there's real niggas around, Joe right at home. Know why? We all got the same kind of understanding. If there's people there and you are an artist at 19, this very young, vulnerable, impressionable age, fuck his friends. Not fuck your friends, of course, but no, it ain't friend time. It ain't. No. Stop. Slow down. It ain't friend time, buddy. At 19, no, maybe a little earlier, I tried to put myself in a group. In my brain, my whole career is just me trying to help people. I tried to put myself in a group at maybe 17. It was called the Franchise, Jersey City. It was a bunch of us. What I later learned was, oh shit, it's gonna be tougher to get where we gotta go if it's all of us. And everybody don't have the same views, opinions, understandings. Everybody don't have the same talent, right?
Don't have the same goal.
Hey, sometimes when you just get up as friends and be friending, and then it's time to put some more thought into it and be like, yeah. So it's like, that's cool that y'all doing that. Your friends now might not even be your friends in 2 years.
That's true.
It might be a whole new group of, and whatever you're thinking about right now, well, maybe you're just thinking about right now. Maybe it's your job as an artist to think about what the world looks like in 5 years.
Now the friends part is where I'm at right now, where I'm realizing not me and my friends can't excel in what I'm trying to do on my own terms, and that's why I started moving by myself. I've been moving by myself recently. I've been doing things by myself recently. But then it gets to the.
This is so funny that you telling me this.
But then it gets to.
You're doing.
No.
He's doing. I don't believe in.
No. Listen, I'm saying he's a creator.
Not by myself, but as a creator. Let's say I walk into a studio now with none of my friends. I walk in.
Experience.
I walk into a studio. I walk into the studio and I ask for no creative advice on nothing.
What?
At the end of the day, I create my own thing. I walk out
What
with
do you
my
want?
own thing. And if I'm happy with my own thing, I'm happy with my own
Get
thing.
your feet off
But then
the...
that brings up the
Dude,
question,
come on now.
how far in life can that get me? And at a certain point, that's not going to work all the time.
What?
And in certain instances, that's not going to be able to
I don't
carry
know.
me
Go down there and see
where
what
I
you
need
want
to
and
get.
come back and tell, and we'll see what we can do. Go look and see what's down there first.
You think that'll work?
I want to know why.
Do you think that will work in every situation from
Believe in yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I asked again why. Because I know where Isha's going to go, but I'm going to go back to you're 19.
Okay.
You're 19. You don't have to worry about putting a roof over your head. You don't have to worry about certain things right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Also, what do you love? This should be fun. You shouldn't be thinking, when your father was out rapping on corners, he wasn't thinking he was going to have a pump it up. He was rapping on corners. Oh shit, I'm killing these niggas. I'm going to go kill some more.
You don't just keep talking away from the right corner.
He loved what he was doing.
Bring back the boys.
You're telling me that, and I understand because you have your lenses wide open. So you're thinking future. You're thinking, oh, what if your lens is wide open? First of all, if you love rap, you're going to be rapping.
Yeah. What? That's breakfast stuff. If you want to eat breakfast, you need to get up in the morning and eat breakfast. No, because that's breakfast. You can't eat up all the breakfast stuff, then y'all won't have nothing for breakfast.
All of them. I don't care who. We're all winning. We're going through life. And figuring it out. That's what we're doing.
And at no point is it ever figured out. It's never figured out.
No, that's like we're constantly doing that ish. He'll tell you like what we're doing, right? So at a young age, unless our father, your father, you look to your father, look to your mother. Your mother was in hospital business or whatever, the healthcare business. Your father's in music.